Where Willy Went, The Big Story of a Little Sperm by Nicholas Allen. Willy was a little sperm. He lived inside Mr. Brown, just here. He lived with 300 million other sperm, and they all lived in Mr. Brown at the same address. At school, Willy wasn't very good at sums, but he was very good at swimming. But so was Butch. Soon it would be time for the great swimming race. Willy practiced every day, and so did Butch. But so did all the other 300 million sperm. But there was only one prize, a beautiful egg. The egg was inside Mrs. Brown, just here. If there are 300 million sperm in the race, how many will you have to beat to win the egg? The teacher asked. 10, said Willy. He wasn't very good at sums, but he was very good at swimming. At last, the day of the great swimming race arrived. The teacher gave them all a pair of goggles, and a number, and 2 maps. The first map showed inside Mr. Brown. The second map showed inside Mrs. Brown. That very night, Mr. and Mrs. Brown joined together. The teacher cried, "Go!" and the greatest swimming race began. Willy swam and swam with all his strength, but so did Butch. Willy swam as if his life depended on it, yet so did Butch. Butch was catching up. How much farther did Willy have to go? He didn't know. He wasn't very good at sums, but he was the best at swimming. Hooray! The egg was lovely and soft. Willy burrowed all his way in until he disappeared. Mrs. Brown's tummy grew bigger. Then something strange happened. Something wonderful, something magical. It grew and it grew until it grew bigger than the egg. Something inside began to grow. Then it grew some more until it grew bigger than Mrs. Brown's tummy. The baby was born. It was a little girl. They called her Edna. But where had Willy gone? Who knows? But when Edna grew into a little girl and went to school, she found she wasn't very good at sums, but she was very good at swimming. The end. We hope you enjoyed this week's adventures of Willy the Little Sperm. Join us again next week for another classic. Nobody likes a cock block.